Hey guys, we're back at the New York City Real Estate Expo, and I have the pleasure of being joined by Tiffany from Brooklyn Land Title Agency. Give the audience a little bit of a background about yourself and how you started in the industry and kind of where you came from, and we'll get into things.
Right, okay.
Yeah,
so initially, I graduated from St. John's University. I majored in accounting.
Okay.
So more of my mind has always been like that finance side,
Okay.
like the money side of
Yeah,
business.
of course.
But I've always been business minded. So coming out of school, I went into a Fortune 500 company.
In accounting?
No, in finance.
In finance.
I was really internal audit,
Okay.
sort of like a offset of accounting world.
Okay.
And I liked it for the time being. I spent 3 years there, so I worked with a lot of big companies.
Nice.
I was in their control testing department.
Very cool.
So I kind of developed my mind over the last 3
course.
years to be a gap identifier in business
Yeah,
in a
of
sort
course.
of way. So when the pandemic hit, we were all inside. We were all just like, seeing all the videos of things going on in the world that were still happening or that were
Yeah.
affected. And one of the things that was majorly affected was the real estate market.
Exactly.
So I started looking into it a little bit more, and I knew the major groups like the agents, the lenders, the attorneys, but I wasn't too familiar with title. And a little more research
Every transaction needs a title,
exactly.
right?
And see, I didn't know that. I thought it was once you just get your agent, you find your house, you put in your offer, you go into contract, that's it, and it's not.
No, title plays a crucial role in every operation in the real estate industry, and
Yeah.
I feel like during that time, during COVID, so many people not only got out of the business, so many people also got into the business. And I truly believe, and I said this to all the people I've worked with for years, I saw that time as a tremendous opportunity to go through the growing pains because it was challenging during that time. But now that we're starting to see the other side of it, rates coming down, the business getting busier again, it's more favorable for a consumer to actually buy a home now because rates are a little better. There's going to be tremendous opportunity for people like you and me who are in the business and stuck it through those challenging times.
Absolutely,
So it's exciting to see, other people take the dive in because most people tend to shy away when things get tough. And, the reason we started, I love talking about the media thing, and it's great to have you on. The reason we started the media company, about a year or so ago is because I truly believe that in every business in our space, I'll call it, mortgages, real estate, title, financial planner, no matter who you are, I truly believe that media, especially in 2024, helps you grow to the next level.
Yeah.
I always say, it's not about who you know anymore, it's about who knows you. And media really helps you set that presence and build that brand for yourself. And it's helped me be successful during times that were challenging the last couple of years. So we'd love to, I don't know if you do a lot of content or if it's something you're starting to dabble with, we'd love to help you any way we can. And it's something that changed a lot of our lives, so that's why I love bringing it to everybody else, so.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's actually where I struggle.
Yeah.
I love the events. I love the dress up, the makeup, the hair.
Of course.
It's the hardest part for me is the recording.
Staying consistent. It's not easy to stay consistent because it's a whole nother job. Once you are able to figure out a system with the content, then it becomes second nature, and you'll realize that staying relevant is so important. Like a lot of people say to me, Dean, if you're not getting a deal from doing media, why do you spend time on it? And it's not just about getting a deal. It's about that when you speak to a referral partner or someone talks to you about giving you business, someone's looking to buy a home, the first thing I do is I look up that person.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so now when you look us up, not only do you see our mortgage background, you see that I have a family. You see I have a 3.5-year-old daughter. They see you're a normal person. Maybe not a normal person, but
you have personality.
they see you have a personality and that you're a human being. And people want to deal with people they trust. And I feel like that builds trust with them right away when they see your presence, so.
They do. And title is more of that nobody knows person
course.
in the deal.
Exactly.
And that's sort of what I've noticed is the gap in title. It's very older. It's very, it's been established for
course.
years. Sometimes these relationships have been established since before I was born.
Exactly.
And now there's a new age of people coming in that don't really know too many people in title because of that age gap. And
Exactly.
everyone needs somebody.
And if you could double and triple down on the media production now, because like you said, a lot of people in that space might not be doing that, that's just going to help you accomplish whatever you want to accomplish in this business. So, yeah, this was exciting. I'm glad that we got you on for a quick segment. I'd love to set up some time in the future to have you come in and, maybe we could do some media stuff together and exchange some
absolutely.
business in the future.
Of course.
All right? It was so nice having you on.